What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Hope everyone's doing well this Friday evening, getting them some start to a well-deserved weekend of rest and maybe some bench time. Thought I would give you all an update of what's going on my bench. But first thing I want to do is I want to extend a warm thank you to everyone who called, text on us last night. We had a lot of bad weather roll through the western part of Georgia, close to where we live at. They had a bad tornado that went up through Cedartown and Rome, up in that area late yesterday evening, and then early morning, about midnight, tornado hit Newnan, Georgia, which is a little bit north of Columbus. It's a little beautiful town right there, and it tore both towns up pretty bad. So I know there was some loss of life due to these tornadoes. I think about 5 people lost their lives, but I tell you what, my heart goes out to them. As far as tornadoes in the middle of the night, man, I tell you that's terrible. It's just real. It's like I say, it's just a tragic loss of life and property. So you can always replace your property, but you can't replace your life or your loved ones that you lose. So my prayers and sympathies goes out to y'all. But I really appreciate everyone calling, checking, or texting in on us late last night, even into this morning. I really appreciate y'all. So, but what I want to do, I want to show y'all what I got on my bench right now. A couple months ago, when I was building the 70.5 Camaro Z28 car, I had a real close friend of mine, which he and I grew up together. We started, oh my God, first grade together. That's how long I've known Ron. He and his wife, Ron and Anita Cooper, they approached me about doing a commission bill for Juanita's son, Zack Hitchcock. Juanita was married to another one of my childhood friends. We grew up together. Her ex-husband, Kenny, was a big drag racer, and Zack, of course, followed in Dad's footstep. And Juanita said, they asked me if, and Ron asked me if I would be interested in doing a commission bill for her son, Zack. He has got just a wonderful looking 66 Chevy II 66 post car. And this is it right here. This is his drag car that he races. And I tell you what, I was like, well, Juanita, I don't know if I can find that car exactly as far as a post. And I know there's kits out there, but I think his birthday's coming up in May, and her and Ron wanted to surprise him with me doing a 125th scale replica of his. So I told him, I said, if you allow me to finish the Camaro that I'm working on for myself for my own collection, I'll be glad to give it a shot, and I really appreciate him allowing me to possibly do this. This is his drag car where he lives up in Tennessee, at one of the local drag strips. And there's another great shot of it coming up off the line. So I was just like, yeah, I believe I've got a kit in my stash that's pretty close to it. And I'm going to pull away from that awesome shot. And right here is the one that I'm going to do. It's not a post, but it's the AMT 66 Chevy Nova Pro Street kit, which is very similar. Both of them are 66s. But let me pull back and let me show y'all what I've got going on with this. Many of you, let me get the glare off of this. Many of you that have built this kit before, everybody knows it's a great kit. A lot of flash around the body, around the edges of this kit. So I've been kind of trying to get all the flash and everything off. That bubble type hood scoop that comes on that, you can build it like that. And all I did was I just took just the regular flat hood and made me a cal induction scoop. Got that molded in, got it pretty smoothed up. Been working on that for about a week, trying to get that finished up and see how it looks on the car. And I think it's pretty close to what he's got on his. So as far as the tires and the wheels, I found a set of Pegasus that matches the fronts very well. These will be painted kind of a semi-gloss black. Same right here with this. With these drag wheels, I'll end up doing them in a semi I can't tell if they're if they're a semi-gloss black or if they're like a NATO black or maybe even a gray. They may be even gray, but they got the bead locks on it right here, so I'll be replicating the bead locks and doing kind of a chrome trim around that, but kind of blacking out the wheel. Got a set of Pegasus rotors that I'll stick in there. He's got a set of Willwood calipers on his, and I'll be working on that tonight. I've got everything I had to. If you've built this kit before, you know there's badging, Nova badging here. There is a Super Sport emblem here. And I just went ahead and removed those. I want that body to be as smooth as possible when I get started painting it. Now, as far as the color on it, I talked with Ron not too long ago. He said it's a silver. I'll be doing the Tamiya, I think that's a TS17 gloss aluminum. So that and the TS13 will be applied to the body. And of course, I got to get the blue off of there as far as that. So I'll use the white Tamiya, primer. So just like I did with the hood right there, and because that hood was blue also, except for the plastic that created the cal-inducted scoop. So, but I'll get this thing. It's pretty smooth right now. I've got the body lines pretty smoothed up. There was a bad mold line right in there coming off of coming off that B pillar down to the kind of that fender, down to that fender line right there. So I got it all smoothed out on both sides. The top is, as far as the roof line, all that, the trunk lid, everything's been smoothed out. So I'll probably hit it with some primer either late this evening or maybe first thing in the morning, and let that get cured out, and then hopefully we'll see. But anyhow, I'm really excited about building this for them. I'm actually, another thing, he's got a full roll cage in there. It's full drag roll cage. So I'm going to, and usually when I build a roll cage, I use the Evergreen Styrene 100 thousandths rod. Right there's, and that's the part number, item number 213. You get 5 pieces of that. And I'll get this, start bending it tonight. But I've been needing a reason to buy this jig from Hobby Lobby. Seen some folks that has been using it, and they've had very good success with it. And this is it right here. It's just an artistic wire. It's a deluxe jig kit that you use to make wire jewelry with. And I went ahead, 1999. I thought, shoot, man, I'll be glad to buy this. And what it is, you see what you got. I think you get 30 of these little pegs, and you can just drop it down. Take whatever measurement that you're gonna need as far as like how wide it is. You'll transfer it to that, and usually when I heat up the rod I've got a heat gun, and what I do is to start heating up the styrene rod until it starts kind of gets flexible, and then I'll just bend it right around around these little peg jigs, and then let it cool down, and it takes form. And it's you get different size pegs as far as the dowels. That's a little bit bigger than that one right there, and then you get those right there, which are bigger diameter jigs. And excuse me, so you can probably build a complete roll cage and probably some frames with it. I'm gonna try it with a roll cage. I hope everything, hope it turns out very well. Also, what I'm gonna be doing, I'll be doing as far as the roll cage, it comes down into the from the firewall down into down to the main part of the frame. So. Kind of excited about getting to do this. I've built roll cages before, did it with a little bit different technique, but I think this right here is going to turn out, and it'll help make, it'll turn your, make roll cages turn out probably a lot more plumb and a lot more square. So I'll let y'all know how this turns out. So I'll keep y'all updated on that as well. But Ron, Nita, I really appreciate y'all allowing me to do this for Zack. Told him that when I do a build, I document everything, especially with a commission build like this. That way they can go back and they can watch this be built. As you know, just it's kind of like I told him. I said my YouTube channel is kind of like watching Gas Monkey Garage, but only in 1/25th scale. But guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart allowing me to do this for Zack, and hope everyone enjoys watching this build transform. And again, thank y'all very much. So anyhow, remember folks, if you can dream it, build it. Hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.